Okay, let's see what this one is. This one looks like a difficult one to make into something colourful. So I'm actually thinking we're going to do something interesting with this. I just thought about it. So we're just going to take a guess at how big we want to make it. So we're just going to go here. Going to make it 250 that way and 250 that way. And it's going to be a funny one, an interesting one. I'm wondering if we're going to leave that out, or are we? Now we got to get this shit happening. I wonder if it'd work like that. Add a bit of contrast and a little bit of lightness. All right. Ah, sorry folks, my camera arm is itchy. Just scratched myself. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one, if a bit hard to work with. It is Devondale, the Aussie Farmer Co-op. This is off a milk bottle. I just peeled it off quite easily. And now we're just going to make it into a demo, of course, as we normally do. We're going to move it around, and we've got other things to do with it, hopefully, if it works out. Oh, I couldn't move it properly. It's just not slippery enough. Not. I don't know how it's going to look. It might turn up a treat. I don't know. It's an interesting thing we're working with, however difficult. So let's see how this has come out. Okay, that looks quite interesting. I think even though we didn't get much movement, it still looks pretty good. I'm wondering if we're gonna do it like this, or I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. This will be in our refuse pile. I'll have to separate the paper for recycling. I was thinking of doing this as a dual colour job, but I'm actually wondering if I will or not. So this is our master copy. So that's our Devondale master copy. Interesting. So we're just going to put it in the corner. Just going to set it up for copied paper. We'll just see what we're going to use it as a two colour. We're going to start with black and red, and we're just going to take off the enlargement, and what are we going to do with this? So we just go here. Copy density will be in the middle. I think that's all we're going to do. Let's see how black and red looks. All the colours, including the green, should end up in red. Most of the colours, except maybe the dark blue, which could end up as a dirty colour, or maybe black. I don't know. We'll soon find out what our first quadrant is, because we're making this into a four-way mirror image. But yeah, as you can see, there are shades. There's the dark blue that's coming up as dirty, and then there's a light blue, and there's the green. So that looks quite interesting. And there's the man's face. Ben Hurrell, I think it says. Interesting name. Ben Hurrell. Hurry up, Hurrell. Hurrell up. Being silly now. Taking the piss out of the man's name. Just being silly. This squeak is really bad. You can hear that high-pitched squeak. It's not a good sound. Anyway, that looks really strange. So now we're just going to put these and get them ready to make a four-way mirror image. So we're just going to line these up corners, and we're just going to print off the other two colours. So we have to remind ourselves we've got to going to start black and green, and we're going to go to our mirror image buttons. Often we forget to do this. only after we've realised that when the paper comes out and it's not a mirror. So let's see how that goes. That scanner really sounds a bit noisy today, which is a pain. So this is our green coming out, our green mirror image. That looks quite nice. So that's just gonna, we're just gonna put it in the corners after we've printed off the blue, which is our final one. Yes, we've already got, the original is blue, but this will come up different. And we want to keep the colours as they are. I like these 4 colours together. So let's see how the blue comes up. It's going to look different from the original, believe you me. It's going to look very different, but it will still look good. It looks really nice. There we have it. It looks similar to the, in some ways, a bit familiar in some respects, but hey. So now let's just line up these copies. That one there, and just going to drop this one in, and that one there. So now we have it. Here's our Devondale milk reimagined.